I'm rotating.
Do we know we're both?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's wild that she gets source one. And outside of B!
Are you sure we know where both of them are? See, this is what I mean, bro. Like, I didn't even know this was gonna happen. But this is actual proof that you are just hindsighting yourself in the fucking VOD review itself. You are trying to give rationale for everything you do. If you're enjoying the content, feel free to join my Discord server, linked below. This is where you can win a free coaching session for yourself, or you can subscribe and get a bunch of other benefits, like the ability to watch every single coaching session I've ever done. You can get your tracker reviewed live on stream, or you can sit in with me while I break down pro players' gameplay and explain why they do the things that they do. Or maybe you just want to enter sub wars and destroy some of my other subscribers live on stream. Anyways, enough selling out. Have a good one. Can you go ahead and talk to me about why you're getting this coaching? Where do you want to go inside of Valorant ranked and all that good stuff?
So I want coaching because I have been told by many of my friends that I have an insanely high game sense. Like, I've helped a friend get from Diamond to Ascendant, and I myself am not good enough at coaching myself because I choose to think everything I do is right, even though I know it's not.
Okay, you have better game sense than you think. Okay, so let me ask you, what does game sense mean? When this is the final question before we start the VOD.
Game sense to me is more so like reading the enemy. So like game sense, yeah, I could be like, oh wow, like I know where my abilities go and all that stuff. But I think it really comes down to like, okay, so the enemy, you have to read the enemy in the first couple of rounds, and then once you start getting that flow, whether or not it's like a 4-0 lead, 0-4 lead, 2-2, whatnot, you start trying to figure out patterns that they do. And then once you start analyzing those patterns, you try and have your team adapt to them. Whether or not it's like they fast push out, I don't know, let's say hookah here, or I don't know, they have to like, you know, do 2-3 like an easy, like just that. So then you try and push the site where they're weaker on.
Okay, understand.
Try to just analyze the enemy more than your team.
I didn't hear what you said, but yes.
That's fine. Let's go ahead and move forward. We'll watch the VOD.
This first round goes to absolute shit, by the way. It's actually hysterical.
I want to smoke off U-Haul like this.
Okay.
So just trying something kind of different for first round. That's what I thought.
That's like understandable, but like, why not just like throw the orb for this?
The orb for
U-Haul.
Or U-Haul? U-Haul? Just so I can keep my orb for post-mine. Actually, true.
But you can pick up the orb as you throw it.
I can pick up the orb, but then I'm trying to think of where I would put my wall.
Your wall.
Which there's probably other. I could probably put my wall like in the normally we're like across site, like how it normally goes.
Yeah, you can put your wall in a bunch of different positions. Like, for example, if you just go ahead and put your wall here and you just cut it.
Oh, I do that one all the time.
Right?
Yeah, I put it on an angle more so.
Right, but especially because you have a Sage on pistol round, right? Like, to me, immediately, when I watch your gameplay, round one, I'm thinking, what are my strengths and weaknesses? We have a Sage. That means cringe post-plant, fight for U-Haul, play mollies, like something along those lines.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, but like, if we're thinking that, then we need this wall, so that way my Sage can safely place this wall, and then we need this orb so we can scale, and then we can fight U-Haul together afterwards. Like, we should already know this. Like, this needs to be dialed into our brain immediately. If you're going to come in here and you're going to tell me that you feel like your game sense is higher than what it should be, we should immediately have analyzed our team comps and been like, okay, this is the strength for our pistol round. We have a Raze that's going to be able to take U-Haul effectively. Our Chamber can solo dual showers. We have Viper wall up for, you know, so that we can safely get the Sage wall down, and then we've got our Viper orb to go ahead and allow essentially our Raze to escort safely into U-Haul. So it's like immediately right away I'm like, you're trying something funky or something different, but there's no reason to rewrite the wheel. Like, the wheel's good.
Raze outside, right into hookah.
I dinged Reyna. Garden.
Reyna on site. Wait, TB, that's... Oh, wait, just go.
This is just,
oh my god. That's
a common overthink.
I overthink a lot, yeah.
Yeah, so the thing about bind is you want to know how to play every map, right? If you're gonna, you know, game sense is about understanding the flow of the situation and what's going on, right? You want to TP because somebody TP'd, which doesn't really make any sense. Like, if you think about it, like, it could work, right? But there's only certain situations where it works. You guys have secured long control. You guys have secured hookah control, and you've gotten 2 kills. And then you're saying to TP, right? When that doesn't make any sense because you don't know if there's somebody that pushed down short that's going to collapse on you guys and kill you guys. You don't know what's going on. All I know in this situation is we are currently at 124. We have control of both the main choke points in order to hit B site, and we should just hit B site here. Like, we have man advantage of 5v3. They're going to be rotating coming from spawn. Maybe one's going to be elbow or back site. and we're just going to be able to steamroll them with our numbers. Like, that is all there is to this round. There's no more overthinking it, right?
Good.
Raise this clear hookah. Careful for Judge. Nice job, Chamber.
You don't give him a gun.
Gotta check sights though.
Never mind, our Chamber's just a fucking G.
I like the positive hype, though. Positive hype, man.
Yep.
Wall, dude, I just-
Sometimes it back.
Hey, why are we doing this wrong? Why'd you plant it like this?
Plant there.
Planting here is fine, but where you're looking, where you planted is wrong. It's not a. You didn't put it up here.
Was I not looking up there? Wait. So I know the looking in direction changes for plants, but for this plant specifically, can you get it up on higher?
Yeah, you can get all the way up here. So let me boot up my game.
What on earth?
Yeah,
oh, I
I'm
had
gonna
no
show
clue
you.
actually.
So you're planting it, and you're looking like anywhere on top of this, which in theory should be right, because anywhere you look, will plant it. But the game doesn't want you to plant on top of this box, but it's still in the game. The way you do it is you just look at this top right corner here. So you put your crosshair on this corner, wherever you are, and it should always go up.
So what I do for here is I normally put up wall for showers, not showers, my bad, elbow. I get comms on this mixed up. For elbow, and then I have an orb that I throw for CT.
What is this?
So that's what I normally do. That wall is for
It's creative,
isolating
I like
1v1s when not pushing. It's isolating 1v1s that are not meant for pushing. So like it splits up the site so the people hookah can fight CT and kind of cubby / backside, and the people on long can try and fight for elbow control. So I should do the wall where it cuts off the tall box on the left there on site. That's what I should have done when I looked in retrospective.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If I'm you and I'm playing Solo Viper bind, I'm just gonna throw this fucking wall every time. I don't even care, bro. I'm gonna be real. Because like your orb is always gonna go towards wherever you're hitting, which is like here, or like, you know, here or whatever. It's like,
yeah.
well, with a Sage, you can always do this, right? Because Sage is just gonna wall off elbow, right? So it's like you're basically fine. I just like, it just feels so uncomfortable. I like the wall though. It's a nifty idea, but I would have liked to see you fight around it. I'm also gonna be honest. You have a case of the overcomplications. I feel like your team is just winning gunfights, and I feel like you should at least attempt just to try to run it down before you try to out manipulate them, right? Gamesense develops around your mechanical ability and your team's mechanical ability, not the other way around. You don't need to outthink somebody if you can out-aim them, and that's the most like solid truth about the game. And it's one of the biggest things that so many people misunderstand. So just keep that in mind whenever you're coming up with strategies.
And that's something where, frankly, I'm
coming back to you guys. We just have sight.
I have not very good aim.
It doesn't matter. I mean, I can't see if you have good aim because you've never tried it. You don't know if your aim... You can say your aim is terrible, but you've never taken a 50-50 in this entire game.
Fully blind.
So we wouldn't even know if your aim is good or bad. We wouldn't know if your aim is better than these people because we haven't tried.
Watch out.
You're dismissing yourself before you've even given yourself a chance, is what I'm saying.
Smokes down.
Bro.
Which
I'm playing for Molly's here.
Sorry.
Fair.
I meant that, by the way. But, like, I'm sorry.
Oh, I definitely do play that.
I mean, yeah. You're in a 4... Oh, my God. Eddie of my chat knows what I'm about to say.
I'm in your chat. I know exactly what you're going to say, and that's why I submitted this VOD, because I know exactly what's coming, and I do this too often in this game.
You're 4v2, bro. Get active, man.
Get fucking active.
Yeah, why the f are we sitting here?
Because I'm a bitch, and I don't like gunfights.
Why? You're playing a first-person shooter. You know, I got a perfect game for you, man. I believe it's called Stardew Valley or Genshin Impact. They're both great idle games where you don't really have to shoot people. You know, Genshin has a little bit more combat if that's your style. Stardew has some combat. I mean, they're both these awesome games if you don't enjoy, you know, shooting people.
I don't have tab bound.
Yeah.
Did you say you don't have tab bound?
Are they on a 4x here? I don't have tab bound.
Yep. It helps my mental a lot. And I know what you want to say. I don't see the economy, and I don't see their ults tracking.
Well, you see their ults. You see the top part. But, like, I mean, you don't see the
or
tracking.
Or 6 out of 7. 6 out of 7.
You don't have tab bound.
Not for the past couple months, no. Because then I don't get frustrated at people who have low kills. Because to me, in most cases, KD does not matter in how you're playing. Like, sure, kills obviously matter. You need kills to win the game. But if you're playing right, if you're playing for trades, if you're playing for entry, and your team is willing to work with you, then I don't focus on people's KD to say you're doing bad.
You know,
or
I understand that, right? So you're telling me if the KD is subconsciously on the board, you will get frustrated no matter what?
So in every game, I switch my keybind from tab to right shift, so I don't have to like hit my ring finger on it. But I had a friend come over one day and watch me play a game of Valorant, and he noticed that I would take my hand off my mouse and hit right shift. That's how subconsciously I was doing that. I didn't even know I was doing that.
You would take your hand off your mouse to check the leaderboard to see which one of your teammates is playing poorly?
Or myself, mainly myself.
Hey man, I don't know if you need coaching. You might just need therapy if I'm gonna be. Oh wait, you're already in it.
Why the hell do you think I said?
Oh, you know, God struck me down with that one with a cough. All good. But no, I mean, I understand your reasoning. It's valid.
It's for mental mainly.
No, I mean, I get it.
Thank you. And let's just go along, all 5 of us.
Probably gonna be here again. They'll expect it.
I think they're expecting the unexpected. I think they're expecting us to go A.
Okay, they go.
Hell, below you, Race.
What are you aiming at, man?
I think I was getting ready to throw my orb to CT. That's what I believe, but I don't. Yeah, because my crosshair was lined up with the CT choke. I just didn't pull out my orb in time.
That's great and all, but you need to understand that you just can't do that. Like, you're out, you're in fighting position. If you want to throw your orb to CT, either one, find a safer lineup, or two, you need to do it, like, your crosshair should already be here. If you were lining up, like, I'm not going to let you use the excuse of you going like this to this because you're a Viper player. If you're going to tell me you're a Viper one trick, you should know exactly where your crosshair needs to be without having to follow some L-shaped lineup in order to, like, fucking throw your, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need you just to be, if your crosshair was here and you're like, oh, I was about to throw my orb to CT, sure. But then you should have also been clicking your orb, right? You can't just, like, move your crosshair away from a position where you could potentially be peeked from and not pull out your orb and then say, oh, I was getting ready to throw it.
Hell, below you, Race.
Someone shot a smiley face on the wall? Oh my god. How did you even recognize that?
Hell, below you, Race.
That's because he shot through the wall. Like, cutting a piece of cake.
Nice.
Yeah.
Rotate. Actually, just dip. Oh, shit.
She's stuck.
You're such a coward, bro. Just fight them.
Oh, I am.
Man, just like 8 weapons. Like, look, dude. Like,
I
your
was
mechanics aren't even that bad.
I was looking for ammo.
Sage, dip if you can. Do you have heal? Can we rotate this? Because Viper just left her ult.
Go for it.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, if you feel like it's the right play, just fucking do it and pray that they follow you. I don't care of you saying, can we rotate this? Just say, I'm rotating. Your teammates have 2 options. They can either follow you, right? And then you can react that way, or they can not follow you, and then maybe you rotate all the way back to be with them.
This, because Viper just left her ult.
You know what I'm saying? Like, by you constantly asking, by you constantly asking for permission to rotate, it delays your rotations by 2 seconds. And now, because you guys delayed long, if someone early rotated, they're already going to be at A and holding you guys from showers. They could be pushed up right here. They could be here. They could be holding you.
Viper here.
Right? So all of these things are now possible because of this 2-second delay. And look, there's a guy shooting your Sage, right? So I feel like you have some, like, you have some, like, positive, like,
putting smoke down
reinforcement from this orb because it makes you feel like you're fighting it better, but, like, reality, it's like meh. I mean, it's like, it's okay. The idea is not bad per se, but like, if we're, we didn't even check their econ.
Putting smoke down.
I don't even know if they can have an op here.
Well, even if they don't have an op.
Oh, if they don't have an op, then this is atrocious. Because now you have to spend extra utility and extra time because somebody could have guaranteed crossed to this left side. And you're creating a dual threat. It's the same reason why it's the same reason why some Vipers will throw their orb down here and they'll cycle it at the start of the round because it creates this threat. I thought you were doing it just to force the off the angle.
It was for that first round. The second round, I think I did it subconsciously.
Okay, now I need to go back and watch. 'Cause I don't know if you're bullshitting me.
I'm gonna actually throw my.
Do we know there's an op here? If you do not calm, I'm throwing my orb to
Yeah.
the op. Then I'm calling bullshit. I think you're just using your op.
They want.
Get ready for the B push, all of us. I want to actually
their
throw
save
my
round
orb
the round before
long
this.
so that it stalls them.
Yeah, but they haven't op this whole game. So how do you know they're going to op? They don't have an op character either. I think what you just did inside of the VOD, and I didn't even catch it until now, was you just bullshitted me. You did not throw this with the intent to cut off an op. You threw this with the intent to cut off vision, which is a completely different thing, right? Cutting off an op and getting close to enable yourselves to fight close against their team since they have no hard escape agents other than like Arena, and Arena can't like full dismiss all the way to here from left side, right? It makes sense. If you're like, oh, I know they have an op and they've opted in the past, I want to deny this vision, I want to walk up, we're going to Arena we're close, we're going to take a fight on this guy, force him into showers, and look to exec and pop off B off of that, sure, I'm down. But if you're just going to tell me that, oh, it was for the op, and then it wasn't actually for the op, it was just you doing it to do it, and like, your whole reasoning is, oh, I want to fight on this line, then like, I just disagree. I don't know. I'm not good with reading.
Breeze, you want to join us?
What the?
Sweet.
Why?
Breeze, you want
This wall.
Why not like? Joe, is this good? This is ass, right? I'm not delusional, right? I mean, I don't really know much about team play. I just think this wall sucks.
I
mean,
learned this from a Viper 1 trick as well.
I would have
was
thrown it through
Radiant.
here, who allows you to go through showers, or I would have thrown the one here
That's-
that allows you to cover like all three. Isn't there one from here? No, I'm delusional.
Yeah, there's one that goes to the No, you're right. You're right. So you go up to that box and you aim it upwards towards the TP, and then it crosses through hookah and covers long. You're right.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
I just also don't know why
join
you're
us.
doing this wall. Let's see why you're doing it. Hold on.
Want to buy a Bucky and fuck on them?
Want to buy a Bucky and fuck on them. What an English word.
Actually, yeah, you hold that angle, then we'll hold the cross.
This is just atrocious on my end.
You should have given, hold on. You should have given the Marshal to the chamber, had the chamber peek out, and then TP away.
TP
right? And then
away,
you
yeah.
and Raze play cross. I don't know what the fuck hold this angle is on Raze, but it feels uncomfortable.
Here B, couple long.
I've been watching your content for the past 4 days. I think it helps a lot starting to understand the game. First time, hit mid one. What the fuck? Oh my god. I hate
I'm trying so hard not to laugh at myself, but this is fucking atrocious on so many
You have a
levels.
crossfire with 2 shotguns and you just ruined your own crossfire by putting up your own wall. Nice.
I think I'm dead here.
And then you knife out, run through the wall instead of just going
Yeah,
backwards
there's
to
no
avoid it.
shot,
Dude,
man.
it's one of the fucking stupidest shit I've ever done.
Alright. Now, this is a deciding factor. From after this round, you should know exactly where the enemy's gonna go. Basically every round, by the way, in ranked. Dude, don't tell me you don't have a lineup for this. Why don't you just throw the one for hookah long and outside showers?
So the one for hookah long, and outside showers, that one it doesn't really work that well because then it leaves a gap in long that they can peek through.
What? What are you talking about?
So you're talking about I throw it from hookah through long and it hits the TP and goes through showers, right?
Yeah, you throw it from either in this corner or on this box. Either work.
It leaves that gap right there on the right.
No, it doesn't.
That I've had that happen to me.
There's a tiny gap,
Okay.
but it's inadmissible.
Okay, so that one doesn't go through the TP properly.
Dude, I don't
So
have Viper on
it's-
this account, but I
it's-
literally created the lineup. It does. You're bullshit me. It does. It does. I made the lineup myself because I didn't know how to throw it. You literally can crouch in this corner and aim right here. I don't have Viper on this account, I don't think, but that's it. All right, now that they lost A, they're going B, right?
One long.
Relax, man.
I quit.
Relax, man.
One long. One long.
Hey, look, they're at B.
Just one. Just one.
This is old. I feel like this is
It
more of
covers
like, instead of ulting right away, I feel like you should just wait till you hear them B and then pop the ult. It's probably.
Nice timing. Smoking B.
I don't really care. I'm too sick to actually do the VOD reviewing, but I'm watching it to finish out the VOD. Oh.
Itching eye again.
You say itching your eye again?
Yeah.
One here. Two.
Go help right now.
Talk to myself way too much.
She's walled off. She's stuck in the corner.
Spike down A.
Stuck in there.
I'm rotating.
Do we know we're both?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's wild that she gets source line. And outside of B!
Are you sure
I
we know where
fucking
both
lied.
of them are? See, this is what I mean, bro. Like, I didn't even know this was gonna happen. But this is actual proof that you are just hindsighting yourself in the fucking VOD review itself. You are trying to give rationale for everything you do inside of the VOD. And I didn't even try to do this. I'm sick. I want the VOD review to be over, if I'm gonna be honest. But like, dude,
Yeah.
you walk out of this, like, staring at the ground, pick up the gun. You don't know if anyone's hookah. You don't know if anyone's spawned. You've only seen one.
It's wild that she gets source line. You two on A just play more safe. Don't.
Don't tell them how to play A site, by the way. Do you know why?
Because it's micromanaging and people hate when they get micromanaged.
Yeah, on top of that, do you know what's going on towards the A site?
No.
No, because you're not there, right?
Yeah.
So how are you going to tell them how to play their site? The only thing you should communicate is, hey, maybe let's not play U-Haul because they have a Brimstone ult. That's fine. That's telling their team that, hey, dumbass, wake the fuck up, get a grip. But yeah. Anyways, man, I appreciate you coming on. You definitely had some interesting stuff happen during this VOD. Have a good one. Do you have any questions, comments, concerns before I kick you out of here?
No, thank you very much, man.